Hello everyone, how are we doing? Still waiting on everyone else to get in here. You hear me clearing my throat, I just took a sip of soda, and what happens many times is, when I do that, I end up sucking it a little bit because I forget how to breathe while I'm drinking soda. So I apologize if I do a little or something like that during the stream. Probably going to be a lot louder when I do. Just waiting for people to file in here as I'm getting set up. I'm posting to social media right now to let everyone know I am streaming. It is the last stream before Halloween. And a lot of news out there in the video game industry. Also a lot of things happening in my life, my video game collecting life, and everything. Missed last week's stream if you guys didn't hear about that. So, got a lot of time to make up for. But if you are here, let me know in the chat that you're here. I'm just getting started right now. Let's go ahead and show you what I'm working with. I did some updates, by the way, that I'm happy to share. I'm always working to improve, always looking to do more things. And here we go. This is the first thing here. You notice I got a new mic. This is a result of a little piece of the shipping thing here. There we go, of a rhyme day. Supposed to be a P on that. I notice that this must be from last year. I had some old packaging down here I was using as like packing material, and I must have, this must be one from last year because it was not July 15 and 16 this year. And no, I'm not sponsored, although if they want to sponsor me, I will happily take one or two of the billions of dollars that they make if they want to sponsor me. Probably take a lot less than that. But anyway, I am started a bit early tonight, so I'm just, usually there's some people here waiting for me in the chat, but not tonight. I did miss last week, so hopefully that's not something that's going to keep anyone from joining me this week. Happy to be back, happy to be streaming again. And, of course, people are probably curious about what I'm streaming today. I'm going to go ahead and... Oops, hang on. I clicked the wrong button here. That was supposed to be a seamless transition. There we go. So you can probably hear the audio going through here now. By the way, you'll notice I also have headphones so I can hear what's going out. Here's the issue, though, that hopefully somebody can help me with. I don't like the fact that my streaming software that I'm using creates a delay between when I say something and when I hear it in the headphones. So I don't hear myself speak. I don't know what my voice sounds like in connection to everything else on here. So if the voice, it looks to me that is correct. My voice is actually the loudest thing on here, it usually is. But I'm not going to lament on that too much. I'm just getting used to the new setup. Hopefully this will sound much more clean than it has in past streams. That's been my hope anyway. See, there's one, and then those just gonna be loud. You can hear it, I can hear it in my throat right now. That would have been really loud. I need to find like a little shortcut button that just I can press to mute. I had that on like this headset, but I don't have it on this microphone here. I got the idea to get one of these because there was a deal on Prime, and that's the only way I buy anything for the stuff I do on YouTube. It has to be a Prime deal or else I won't get it. Oh yeah, and by the way, before I forget, I need to get it in frame. There we go. My question mark box has new batteries in it. We're ready to go here. Hey, complete to defeat is answering my question here. Let me take a minute to read this. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, complete, at least in terms of the XLR mic. I do have a USB, that's what this is. This is a USB mic, but I can also swap out this plug, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could swap out this plug, or if not, I have another mic that I don't use that often that I can attach to this as well. That actually is an XLR mic. The problem is I don't have a board Okay, okay, I'll look into those. If I can find one on special when all the Black Friday deals come out, I will definitely keep that in mind. I would love to get something where I can hear my voice in relation to all the other audio. I'd love to do it in software, but the software doesn't have a delay I can fix. So my voice is always like a half a second off. And I actually did a test of it where I recorded myself talking, and I'm not kidding. Every half sentence into it, I was interrupting myself going, okay, that's annoying. I'd be like, so welcome to today's stream, wow. And I was just like testing, I was like, wow, 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 wow. I was doing that just to hear the difference. It really throws you off. You don't realize it until it happens. I know this is a little bit off topic. By the way, thank you very much for the typing in the chat your advice with that. I really do appreciate it when people have suggestions for improvements. Already right now, I think I can tell a difference. At least I did in my recording. That this is picking up my voice a lot more clearly. What I was using before is actually still sitting here. I use it for voiceovers. It was this little podcasting mic. This was another Black Friday deal like 10 years ago. It's a USB one, and it works great. It records the audio cleanly. Oh, you're probably hearing a lot of me fumbling around with the mic. It records the audio very cleanly, but it doesn't. It also picks up everything else. It's like a talk show mic. So that's kind of why I like it. That's why I got it. I actually got it to record my voice for when I was teaching. And now that I don't, well, I guess I'm back in the classroom teaching, I don't record using that anymore. I have all this stuff now. Next thing I want to do is improve the camera setup here. I want to get a camera that's mounted somewhere else. So if I'm facing the screen over here, it's pointed at me over here, and then that's the backdrop. So just a few things I want to do, but right now, yeah, I think this looks great. And you can barely hear me when I'm doing other things in the background. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Enough lamenting on that. Today, I'm going to continue working on Super Mario 3D World. I am playing on the gamepad, so in case you're wondering what controller I'm using, the last time I played this game, I actually beat it using the WiiU Pro controller. So this is my first time trying to play through the entire game with this thing. And it hasn't been too bad, but my arms do get tired holding this, even though this is not... I don't think this is as heavy as the Switch. I don't know, they could be about the same height, by the way. By the way, this is a new Switch, so... I got it so that we could practice for esports at my school. I started coaching there, and one of the sports we're doing... Okay, I'm glad that's not plugged in, because I thought it was going to switch over. I'm actually starting to coach esports. One of the two that we're doing right now is Overwatch and Rocket League, but the other one that we're doing, starting in the now what I'm trying to think of, starting in the winter season, is going to be Valorant, which is new this year. And the other thing we're going to do is... That sounds a little loud to me. I'm going to turn that down just a bit to me so I can hear myself think. The other one that we're doing is Super Smash Bros. Which one do I want? Doesn't really matter. I gotta do them both. Why not do one or the other? So I have to ask anyone who's out there who is currently watching, ooh, how are things in your guys' world since I missed last week? Been a very eventful week for me. I haven't really wanted it to be. Ooh. There we go. I didn't realize how easy this guy would end up. I probably just barely made it there. So, is he gonna... Ooh. No, I thought he was gonna freeze me. Oh, that's cheap. So where's he end up now? Oh, right over here. There we go. Boom, defeated. This actually works out great because I'm looking down at the controller, and I think it's picking up my voice better because I'm looking towards the mic. There we go. By the way, I'm starting off with Super Mario 3D World because I've been streaming this the last few times, and I thought this will be one of the few games that I beat on stream, even though I really like to do retro games. So I'm going to switch over to retro games about the time I usually start, which is 6. So I'm just doing this to pass the time until 6, and then we're going to switch back over to a more retro system. You know what? Just because I want to see what this is, too. Hopefully this isn't as bad.
Okie dokie. Fight time.
Okie dokie. Oh, this looks interesting. This does look like the harder of the... Yes, this is much harder than the other one. There we go. Pick up, pick up.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm thinking that, Can I get out of this? Yeah, let's exit course. I don't want to play this one. At least not now. I don't want to spend the entire time I play this game on this one. I want to keep going. We'll come back to it eventually. I'm going to have to because I'm pretty sure I don't have enough power stars to beat the game.
Let's go!
Excuse me. Oh yes, I also appreciated in this game that the audio for underwater finally changed. Oh, okay, so it still hits me, that's right. I was gonna say, why can't I? How did that miss him like 400 times? I know it wasn't 400, but... And yes, even though I've played this game before, I do not have all those star locations memorized. I'm just doing a good job of finding them. I'm also glad that I'm playing this game now before... Ooh, I think there's another star up here probably. Yeah. There's a flower. Oh, I had to like get that perfect. Looks like it's not going to happen, but maybe on the second time around. Actually, up here would be perfect to grab that star. There's the... Now I just got to do that again for this guy with the star. There we go. Look at that. It like tickles them. Like, oh, that's cute. You think you can take us out with just a standard fireball? Hey, Nostalgia64 and Robert, welcome to the stream. Jimmy Faye, welcome as well. You guys are usually here earlier. Let me take a look here. The Wii U's just a beta for the Switch. Apparently, I agree with that, Jeffrey. Also, welcome to the stream. Let's see. The Wii U, such an underrated console. I agree. It's going well, Nostalgia. Picked up one from a coworker a couple years ago. Very late adopter. Yeah, I was a bit of a late adopter as well. I got it back in the Christmas season of 2015. Well, I took up a whole bunch of coins, but I'm pretty sure... Nope. I thought there was a star there. There we go, it gets up there. Oh yeah, I remember this area. I remember this area not being too nice to me. So the star is probably somewhere back here. Oh, and I remember how to get there. This is the tricky part. It's hard to tell where I'm gonna end up. There it is. There it is. Final star. Now I gotta hurry it the heck up. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It's like Mario's even singing it. Oh no. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Right, first off, I don't want to die. I don't want to run out of time, so I gotta run. Run, Mario! Run like you've never ran before. 24, 23. Yeah, I didn't get the golden flagpole, but I had like 16 seconds, so I had to like really hurry through that. Wasted too much time getting the stars, I guess. Look at that. Got fireworks for 16 seconds. You're gonna walk back around. Okay, Jimmy, you're probably already gone, but we'll see you then. Still a diehard NES and SNES player yourself. Yeah, I like that too. But I feel like, well, I'll definitely come back to the SNES because I'm going to be doing the Ultimate NES, SNES review eventually. Yeah, I found myself before playing a lot of NES games. In fact, that's probably the last thing I played for the Switch. I guess I did, for a little bit, I played Super Smash Bros. The other day. OXO, also welcome to the stream. Sorry, missed your name come through there. Hang on. Make sure I read the rest of these. You grew up on those consoles? Same here. I think we're on the same generation there. Listen to the soundtrack that it's got going on here. It looks terrifying, genuinely terrifying, when you see the all of the lava everywhere, even in the background, starting to pile up. Oh! I did not want him to head towards me. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to be there. Oh, they follow me. How do I beat those things? I can't. Yeah, I was gonna say, and that trail's gonna kill me. That's tough. That is really tough. So did this game gets harder as it goes along. I think fireballs are gonna say me a cat suit would be nice. And this is where this false 3D perspective really messes with my vision. Oh, he didn't fall into the lava. Great. The goal is just to keep running. Gosh, that is hard to avoid. Are you sure the Switch is going to be able to run these awesome graphics? I don't know why I just wasted that. So the lava looks complacent? Oh, there we go. I said the lava wasn't moving. Alright, the stamp's in a tricky spot. I'm not. I don't care about the stamps enough to risk my life for him. And apparently, I should watch what's going on the screen while I'm talking. Yeah, I figured I can just run that. Oh, here we go. Oh, that would have taken me out. Didn't get any stars, but I tried. Played a bit of Super Mario 3D World, but it just makes me feel like I'd rather be playing Mario 64. Same goes for Odyssey, for that matter. You're the first I've heard say that about Odyssey. I like Odyssey, and in fact, I've called it my favorite. My favorite Mario, 3D Mario title. There we go. I was gonna say something different, but again, I should think before I speak. Might get a lot of hate for saying it, but Mario Odyssey is overrated. You know what? I will say the fact that it's probably my favorite I should let you know that I did not like Mario 64. I played it way too late, so I'm not nostalgic for it. As soon as I said that, YouTube's been doing this thing where it says all my viewers all of a sudden go away and I have 0 viewers. So as soon as I said that, YouTube did that, so I'm pretty sure they're expecting all of you to leave. But no, I understand. It's a different game from all the rest of the 3D Marios. I happen to like that style better than I liked Mario 64. This game, though, is growing on me. But it's not, I don't really consider it to be a 3D Mario title. I know it's even in the name, but I think that rather than a 3D Mario title, it's like a 2.5D Mario title. And I like it. Oh, look at that, I still have 136 stars, so I can still get here. But unfortunately, spoiler alert, this is not the final level. And I will need more stars to beat the game. The soundtrack of this game, the soundtrack of any Mario game is good, but I really like this one for some reason.
It's about time.
I like that big band-esque music behind it. Oh. Well, that's something. These things remind me of the, They remind me of a Legend of Zelda enemy. Can't remember which one. Cat suit would have been nice to have here. I'm getting really lucky with those. Oh, that's dangerous. That should have been death. So should this. What's here? Nice of them to let me know anything up there. Cool. Oh, they're Hammer Bros. The original pain in my butt. Hey, Demon Rage, welcome to the stream. I had planned to stream 3D World up until about 6 o'clock. Although, if the interest is I'll probably keep going with it, because I'm having fun with it. It's also kind of a weird final boss fight, isn't it? You also didn't grow up on Mario 64, but I think it's great. Hey, like I said, it's to each their own. There we go. Oh. Well, this boss battle just became a lot harder. Oh, I almost died. Oh yes, and for those of you wondering, is it possible for you to actually run off of the cliff? You can. I've done it. Why did I do it? I don't know. Oh, really? I can hurt the car? I should have started out with this. I've never attempted to do that before. Oh, sweet! That made the battle so much easier. I didn't know you could do that till just now. Oh no, Demon Rage, you're not late. I started early tonight to make up for lost time last week. Oops, oh yeah. Forgot. This has done this to me before. Don't forget you're still on the clock right after you beat Bowser. Because you can still die now. So give me a second, I'll catch up with the chat. Oh, here we go. I've rescued all of the fairy people, whatever they are. Is there a plot to a Mario game? I can't remember. There's so much describe video games. Video games need a good story. Why would I play as Mario if I didn't know I was rescuing a princess? There it is. I have to talk over this or else they're probably going to tag my stream anyway, just because they're in a BN type of company. Uh-oh. He's still there. Oh, now he's stolen all. What? How'd they let themselves get kidnapped again? So yes, we are in spoiler territory now if you've never played this game before. And if you plan on playing it on the Switch. Look at that. A new pipe appears. Go ahead and take a look at this. And now we have a new era, or new area. Look at this. This was... kind of amazing the first time I saw it. So yes, there's a second final world. And yes, it is this Bowser theme park-esque thing that they've been going with the entire game, so that's pretty fun. I don't know as a kid if this would have impressed me as much, but it impresses me as an adult. Maybe I'm easily impressed. How was the week off from streaming? It was okay. It was a week. I survived it. We moved on. Sadly, there were some people who didn't survive last week, which is why I was off. Specifically on Tuesday night last night, I was at a visitation. That's weird to talk over depressing news over this music. Sorry. But anyway, I had a visitation last week because a friend of mine, his dad passed away, and I had a visitation to go to. So I was there for a while that night, and I wasn't able to make it on time for the stream, so I just pushed it off another week. And then on Wednesday of last week, another friend of mine, his stepdad passed away. So it's been it's been a week. I know that, and I'm not saying this to complain. I'm not desperate for sympathy with him. Just letting you guys know because I feel like you guys need to know it's a good reason whenever I have to miss a stream. Just life keeps going and can't do it all. But I appreciate that, Demon Rage. Hey, Chit255, welcome to the stream. Thought you stopped by tonight. Well, I hope you're glad you did. Talking about depressing news now, as I'm not playing games. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's actually my coworker. I say my coworker. Me and him work in the same office, and that's basically who we see all day, every day, is just me and him. So I also teach a class, which gets me out of the office a little bit, but it's kind of just us as the dynamic duo, so I appreciate that, and I appreciate everyone who is sticking with me. It's one way to put it mildly. Bad week. I just said it's been a week. I survived, and that's why I said, it's just one of those things that everyone has to live through, and we'll get there. This makes it all better. Glad I'm not the only one to bring on the N64 shirt today. Hey, thanks. I wore this in the last I wore this in a podcast I did with another YouTuber who actually stopped by tonight. Nostalgia64, if you're still out there, special shout out to you for having me on your Nostalgia cast, which I believe was episode 1. Glad to be there for the first time for that. So if you guys haven't seen that after the stream, I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll put a link to it on this video once I'm done. Oh, come on. I dove right into him and it killed me. I shouldn't have wasted my time for that. That is one thing that this game still has that other games don't anymore, is a timer. You're dead. Yep, and I'm not going to be able to make it up here, am I? And I'm going to die.
Oh no!
So I needed the cat suit to get that. Hey, Henry, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. We're just having a blast here after having a week last week. Happy to be here. Happy that y'all are stopping in. And I'm just repeating that because it's giving me a moment to kind of regroup my thoughts here. What in the frick? Frickety floppity flu. Part of me doesn't want to talk over the music because I do like the soundtrack. Kind of a big band-esque music. Oh, it only stuns them? That's crap. I will say this is the part of the game where the unforgivingness really ramps up to 11. This game gives 0 cares about your attempts to defeat it. I don't know about you, but that seems like a place that would get me worried. I also don't like, and I know this is intentional because it's harder, so they're putting this in the later stage of the game. They're forcing you into this isometric perspective. That's terrible. It's very hard to judge where you're going to land in this perspective. Yep, I am not caring about that star either. That's why I said I don't think I'm going to get enough stars to. Oh, yeah, come on now. Oh, they get reincarnated. Oh, are you kidding me? Like I have to run to be able to make that. The motto of Super Mario Bros. Needs to be something along the lines of, oh, you think you can be 1 pixel off? Think again, suckers. Oh, I got the golden flagpole anyway. Hey, Mackenzie, thank you very much. Coming in with the donation, coming in hot. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Robert, yes, this game is coming to the Switch. It's not out for the Switch yet. So that's why I'm playing it on the Wii U. But yeah, it's supposed to come out, can anybody remember? Sometime in February, I want to say. So that's why I'm playing it now, just because people are going to be like, oh, it's going to be popular in about 4 or 5 months, so people are probably going to want to watch it then. So for some reason, I decided to stream it now. I'm just checking out this fantastic... No one puts as much thought into their overworld maps as Nintendo. And there will be times where that messes with me. Like, I'll be staring at something that looks fantastic in the background, only to be hit by something right in front of me. It's like a distraction. Oh, we got another one of these levels. Oh, it's sand now for some reason. How am I supposed to know this is okay? That sounds so sad and pathetic, doesn't it? Oh. That's a trap. There's something out there, but no way to grab it. Oh no! I jumped too early, so I fell to my death. Oh. I was doing so good too, I don't want to have to redo some of this level. I really don't. This is where I need save states. Where's my save states? That's right. And I could choose to do a different level, but I do like the fact it's kind of forcing me to do something I don't want to do. That's how we improve. We improve by failure. And to tell you the truth, this is one of the tracks that doesn't really stick out as one that I care for in this game. It's not bad. But I will say, I do like the Mario 64 version of this track better. So there we go. Don't jump. That's the key word. Keep hitting the boosts and don't jump. star. Oh, you almost slid right into that. I don't think there's anything up here I can grab. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. There are bumps in there to make you intentionally go a different way. Shit's decided to stop collecting for the rest of the year. What prompted that, if I may ask? I think we can go ahead and look at it now. Actually, we can't. Not until the rest of the map opens up. But I was going to say, I think we need 160 stars to get to the final boss. Meaning I'll probably have to go back to some earlier worlds and collect some stars. Because I am not grinding for stars in this world. Life is too short for that. Wanted to focus on your backlog and making reviews. That is a good strategy. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of there myself. I've collected a lot this year. I did a lot more than I thought, which is strange because I thought for sure that I would be... I'm not going to make it because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh. That's how I get it. Boom. That's right. Take that, you stupid whatever you are, ostriches. Because I do have a lot. I mean, all of it came down to the fact that there were people who were, not people, but stores that were doing a lot of clearancing of merchandise. GameStop did a lot of clearancing during the earlier months of this year. And so I kind of feel like my collecting didn't even slow down, didn't even miss a beat. Oh, there's a door. I missed the door. Kira Godzilla, you were going to ask that? I missed what Kira Godzilla asked. Oh, what am I going to do on Halloween? Great question. So, my Halloween plans have actually just changed today because we had a small group of people test positive in my area. So we're actually, they were planning a whole bunch of these, oh gosh darn it. They were planning a whole bunch of these, what they call trunk or treat things, where you can go to a designated area if you want to trick or treat. And I was going to participate in that by offering to buy candies so that kids have another person they can go to. But I don't know if that's going to be happening now that we've had a small, like I said, I say small, but it's been a significant number of people for the area I live in that have now come back with I'm trying to say something that does not get me flagged for talking about health issues on my stream. Oh, nice. I'm assuming you guys will be able to figure out what it's an outbreak of. There's probably another star underneath there, but you know what? I don't have any power-ups, and I want to hit the flag. Did I already hit the flag? I gotta do this all in one hit, guys. Yep, that's what I said. I'm gonna run into her just because I can't do it. I gotta do this whole level over again. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some focus here. Hey, I see Pizza Boy, welcome to the stream. Golden, also welcome to the stream. In an alternate reality, I continued collecting this year and found a Vectrex for $5. Is that for real? Or are you theorizing that that's what you would like to have collected this year? Tell you what, I got a steal on a Vectrex and it was nowhere near $5. Here we go. This makes this a lot easier. Come on. Yeah, you can tell my motivation to get through this level is just completed. Now that I know I need to save my power-ups for something. That was a risk that I probably shouldn't have taken. But it worked out. Alright, let's see how this final boss of this level. Ah! Still got her. One more, come on, people. That's what we're talking about. I didn't, and see, here it is. I don't know if it's just the confidence booster of having the ability to take more than one hit, but that time I did it without taking a hit. Part of that was due to the fact I had the fire flower, I guess. And I got a star out of it. Gotta go, could only stay for a bit. That's fine, Golden, thanks for joining us. On Halloween, I might get some takeout, then supposed to stream some Phasmophobia later in the day. Interesting, I don't think I played that game. I see Pizza Boy finally took my PS2 from your mom's house and got a copy of Kelowna 2. Oh, with your copy of Kelowna 2, good. I actually haven't played any more of that since the stream last. It's a good game, I actually enjoy it. It's got a different gimmick than other 2D or 2.5D platformers, which is something I like. It's not just another game to play, is what I'm saying. Then again, it is made by Namco, so I would assume they would have a. Yeah, I can't figure out how many stars I'm supposed to get until the end. Didn't I unlock a slot machine? There it is. Yeah, that time I'm not even trying. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever it takes. Alright, so at this point, I'm gonna have to take a little break. I'm gonna let the music keep playing, but my laundry just got done because I wasn't home this weekend to do it, so give me just a second. I'm going to go switch over to a load of laundry, and I will be right back. This is called multitasking at its finest, so stick around. I'm going to keep going on this game here in a little bit. You guys can listen to this awesome, one of my favorite tracks in the game. Anybody annoyed at this song yet? That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You'll see on the stream. It's me doing. Breaking moves without leaving the chair. Throwing the Spider-Man 3 is what I call this one. Strangely, sounds like the same music that was playing when that happened as Spider-Man 3. Anyway, I'm back as you can tell. And a bit sleep deprived, which is why you can tell I'm acting a little goofy now. Alright, let's take a look here. Maybe... Oh man, I'm out of shape. I'm out of breath from that. No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay, maybe took 10 of 100 plus PS2 games with you. Well, Kelowna 2 would be a good one. What would be another, if you had to leave some games behind and could take some with you, what would be some of the games that you just could not leave behind for the PlayStation 2? I see Pizza Boy, you've already gone through this yourself, so... Horror games always did have good music, but for you, a lot of Nintendo games... Oh yeah, a lot of Nintendo games had good music. Well, they understood, I think, to a greater extent than some others. They understood the importance of good game music to engage your audience. It's not just a gaming medium, it's a visual and audio experience. Alright, I got another choice. That looks terrible. That does not look much better. Well, we'll try it out. Used to dance to the pause music in Battletoads? Well, yeah, that one had the... Look at this. So they have two different things of water. Just kind of making their way through here. Making their way downtown. Faces back, something's like and I'm homebound. Dinner, dinner, dinner. I'm right, the key to this is just speed. Pure blunt force speed, yeah. There's a spot over there. If I had my cat suit, I could do something with it. Now we're back to this guy. 2 times in the same world. Jimmy Faye, welcome back. How was your walk? I have a funny story about a walk with my mom that ends in tragedy, so... Well, not tragedy, it ends in what my friends have deemed to be one of the most hilarious stories that I can tell. Oh, this is fun. This looks like something out of Super Mario Maker, doesn't it? By the way, I call Super Mario Maker the world's fanciest game of don't touch the floor or the floor is lava. Because every single one of those games, every single one of the levels that users create are basically bottomless pit levels. Halloween in the OXO house will be the kids dressing up in their new costumes. Gotta do some spooky themed finger food. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Actual ladyfingers, is that what I'm hearing? I gotta say, what kids-themed Halloween movies can you watch with your kids? Because I remember watching Halloween movies back in the day, but they were... My brothers would show me things like Friday the 13th, but my parents had movies they would show me too, like Ernest Scared Stupid would probably be a good one. That's one I have yet to break out this year. Whenever you play Super Mario Maker, it's like, where do I go? Exactly. Yes, I agree with that too. I've even made the levels I've made, I haven't made very many of them. I have like arrows with coins showing people where they need to go so they don't have to do all the guesswork. Oh, here we go. Spooky ghost house. I should play some Super Mario Bros. U after this. Kind of follow this up with a 2.5D Mario with some real 2D Mario. That's weird. Luigi, eh? I keep forgetting you can play as other characters, and I just keep playing as Mario. Pretty sure at some point in time... Yep, I was gonna say I can jump off of this. This isn't hidden very well. I remember doing this level more than once. I really do. All because of things like that. That's probably why. Because of all those flying skeletons at once. There was something over there I missed. There's a warp box there that I missed. Of course. It's always the last one I choose. Oh, this isn't fun. But I think that comment you made about Super Mario Maker was very accurate. And I also kind of agree with that's a testament to Nintendo making these levels, making them engaging and fun, and knowing how to direct the player on where to go. That's a true testament to their game design, I guess. I can't take another hit like that, Captain. I don't have the power. I don't know how I did that, but I'm sure I'm still going to die. Sorry for the very horrible Scottish accent. I'm hoping that was the secret exit I needed. I actually wasn't paying attention to that. Kids are only 5 and 7 years old, so things like Hotel Transylvania. Okay, there's one. Animated Addams Family. Could you do the original Addams Family? I probably saw that when I was still in the single digits. The first Addams Family, anyway. I remember teasing the Girl Scouts by saying, are the cookies made by real Girl Scouts? Hocus Pocus, that's another good one. I've actually heard about that one a lot because there's been a rumor they're going to make a sequel to that. And although I'd love to see a sequel to that, I think it's about 30 years too late. So, do I own a CDI? Unfortunately, well, okay, I guess I should say I do own one, but it does not work. So no, I don't own a CDI. Oh my good. What in the world is this? That is terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is... That is nuts. That is... wow. I do not remember this level. But apparently I blocked it out of my mind like a bad week last week. A great... yeah. Is the Addams Family... now, are you talking animated Mackenzie, or are you talking the real one? Oh, Beetlejuice. Scotty to the bridge. Can't text much more of this, Captain. I really can't. It's past 6, and I was supposed to stop streaming this by then and move on to some more retro gaming systems, but this looks like a challenge that I need to... oh! That I need to try to master. Look at the frowny faces. It's like they knew that is mimicking the face I will make during this level. I'm smiling now, but as soon as the action starts... why? Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh. Oh yes, throw fireballs that blend into the background, but I can't see. I should have went for the star, at least it would have been easier. Beetlejuice does have some curse words in there, so watch out for that. Specifically Beetlejuice himself. I remember they wanted to rated R at one point. But wasn't Beetlejuice one of those PG-13 specific movies, like it was invented for that movie? You could watch the Beetlejuice cartoon, though. Is that on... that's gotta be on YouTube somewhere, or somewhere in the streaming sphere. Short jumps. I'm getting used to this. The key is to jump late and use a short jump. The opposite of what I'm doing. Oh, thank goodness, that might help. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I need an adult. I need an adult. We're going to pause it there. Get some feeling back to my hands. Like squeezing the controller. I'm so tense during those levels. What I mean, it doesn't work. It doesn't read discs. It was actually, I did a video on it if you want to go back and look on it. It was the one where it has a picture of a package and it says something about eBay. Because the box came and the box was split open, and I'm pretty sure the laser assembly got broken somehow when it was shipped. So right now it just doesn't read discs. So I'm hoping eventually to get a part. I haven't found another CDI, and I haven't been really looking for parts for it yet. Yeah. Slide down. So eventually I do plan on fixing it to get it to work. But I also don't have any of the games that I want to play for it yet. I don't have any like the Mario or Zelda games. That looked like it should have resulted in my death, but didn't. Oh, for the love of it. Alright, I found the enemy in this game that I hate, and it is these rolling blobs of nothingness. Okay, good, I got a backup. Not that it's gonna help me anything. Not that it's gonna help me at all. Oh no. Oh, it's... oh my gosh, that's tough. That is tough. How do kids beat these games? These are the same kids that are schooling me on Call of Duty all the time. This is beyond insane. I don't know how I haven't fallen off of this yet. Almost died there. Oh, I see the end. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I am going right for the flagpole. Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't know if you guys thought that looked easy, but that definitely was not. My hands are numb. I was squeezing that controller so much. I don't remember a thing I said during that whole thing. Did I curse? I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, there's also a lot of inappropriate things that Beetlejuice says during that movie. That's what I was trying to think of when I was... that level. I'm surprised I did so good at that level. I don't know how I did that good at that level. That level's going to cause a lot of deaths for a lot of people. Especially if you're going for 100%, you guys have to get the stars. Alright. Oh yeah, in case anybody hasn't heard. Oh yeah, the OG Xbox. Yep. Might want to open it up looking for caps leaking. The one that I have, the second one that I got, already had the caps replaced on it, so I'm kind of good from that standpoint. It's just insane. Didn't they expect these consoles to last 30, 40 years? Come on, people. That's what I love about the stuff that's supposed to be R-rated sometimes, but wasn't. Oh, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. That was one for me. That should have been... PG-13 should have existed for that movie. I don't know. I don't know of any PG-13 movie where you can show a person digging their hand into somebody's chest and pulling out a heart. That would be a good movie to watch for Halloween. I think that'd be a good Halloween movie to watch. Temple of Doom, it's pretty dark. Kind of has some tense and scary moments, but it's not too... It's not much of a horror movie. It's more like a thriller, in a sense. You have the JVC XI, and it has graphical glitches? Really? I had an opportunity to buy one of those back in the day. It was like $300. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. So that's why I didn't buy it. I already have a lot of Sega Genesis software running things that don't have graphical glitches, so... Oh, great. Choice between this kind of torment or this kind of lament. They're probably both the same. Motley Boss Blob's Encore. No! I didn't want to fight this guy again. Gremlins invented the PG-13 rating. There were a whole bunch of movies, I think, that people... Look at that. I can blow the flames almost out. Oh. I got a duplicate Mario, at least. But yes, Gremlins, Temple of Doom, our father... Yeah, or Spielberg, as you know, the father of PG-13. Red Dawn was the first PG-13, really? Your XI looks like it can use parts from the Model 2 Genesis. Probably. It was around that time frame. I think I just spit on the mic for a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this guy. It's going down, man. Ooh. Gotcha. But I'm all out of duplicates. I'm giving my feather back. This guy. How can a blob that big run as fast as Mario? Did I hit him? I hit him on the first try. That is awesome. You gotta stir. Oh, there's no advantage to having more than one of me at the end. Or you mean a star or something. Ooh. One of me is going to be severely behind the other. The one with Patrick Swayze? Yeah, I would think so. Not the one that they remade back in the day. I saw the remake in theaters. It was okay. I mean, wasn't anything special. I'm assuming this generation probably thinks more highly of it. Yes, R.I.P. Patrick Swayze. There's a person, a team. I used to do there's a guy who does team trivia around here in one of the local eating establishments. And there's a team that always picks the team name. Nobody puts Swayze in a coffin. And I don't know. It's so wrong. I laugh at it sometimes. It's not really something I should laugh at. But I just realized I had to do both of these. Oh, I just revealed a hidden. Look at that. Catsuit. I like how when you beat a level 2, Mario goes, meow. Oh, I didn't like this guy. What in the world? Where am I at here? Can I run up him? I cannot. So there's another... Got him once. Oh! Well, that's fair. Okay, this time the, I hope I don't lose the suit. It's so much easier. Oh. Almost. Nope. Probably gonna have to go through another round of this guy. Yep. Maybe. Still got him. Why is Mario hunting a pink monster that you could win in a prize as a prize from a crane game machine? Yes, is my answer to that question. Well, Japanese culture really likes their arcade machines, that's for sure. Ooh, I jumped over it. I don't know why I sounded like the, I don't know what that's from. Ooh! Sounds like something that would be off of a Family Guy. I don't look. It looks like I'm looking at my cell phone instead of looking at the screen, but I'm actually looking at the gamepad, so that's what I'm staring at the whole time. Hey, Damon, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Alright, I think I need 160, I have 141. This is the final level. If I beat this level, I've beaten the game on stream. And this is the first time I've done it over multiple times and still gone through with it. I need 170, not 160. Okay. So it looks like I'll have to go back and replay some levels to get that on there. Can't find the CDI video? Hang on a second, I can help you with that. Well, I'm letting my hands take a break here because they're getting worn down from this game. I don't know if it's gonna block my own link. There it is. That is the video in question. That's my CDI video, where I get the CDI and it's broken. And it doesn't read discs. Thankfully, The internals look great. I took it apart after this video and did some stuff with it. If I could find like a drive emulator, I can probably do that instead. Like do an SD card thing. I just haven't had, I don't want to say I haven't had time, I haven't been back to it to look at it yet. So this is a good stopping point for this game. I am going to go back and play some TurboGrafx 16 games for this. I believe it is a North American CDI. It's made by Magnavox. It is a different revision. Anybody could license and make the CDI, so it didn't really matter who did it. All right, there we go. So we're going to turn that off. We're back on the regular thing now. Go ahead and close software. And then we're going to shut this off. You can probably hear the Wii, can't you? Still hear the WiiU? Magnavox is just Philips. Yeah, it's just Philips was probably the proprietor of the CDI. It was a proprietary disc format. But they licensed it out to whoever would make it. So, or whoever would pay the licensing fee. Same concept as like the 3DO is also made by Panasonic. Magnavox, I think, made a model of that too. I forgot who else made the 3DO. All right, let's make sure this is all going. Very professional, by the way. I should have had all this stuff set up beforehand. So I'm switching over from my WiiU to the TurboGrafx. And it's actually going pretty well. I haven't lost image yet on my stream. That's usually a good thing. I do have to change a couple things on here, so give me just a second. I should have some waiting music here, like Jeopardy theme or something like that. Bring on the TurboGrafx, yes. Definitely doing that. If I have a North American CDI, I'm very lucky. Most of the online listings only have European ones. Yeah, it was I did have to do some digging to get to it through the eBay listings. And the only reason why I got it, it was some guy in New York. He was just selling his personal one, and it came with a ton of games. So I have like maybe 50 games for it now. Sadly, it doesn't come with any of the Nintendo licensed ones, so I'll still have to get those separately. But I have enough games to where I feel like I can do a review on it. If not an ultimate review, definitely just a regular review. But I need to get it to work before I can do that. See, that's going to be stuck in my head for a while now, the soundtrack of it. Video capture device. I'm going to change this down to that. Oh, perfect. I didn't think it was going to reset itself the way it did, because I have to go from 720p down to 480p. Technically, I'm capturing 480i, and I'm upscaling it to 720 using a capture device, but somebody gave me this tip, so for the first time, or not for the first time, maybe for the second time on stream, I will be playing TurboGrafx 16 in the right aspect ratio. You guys will see the right aspect ratio, I will not. So that's my goal. What games do I have to play still for this thing? I played a lot of them up until last week. Any thoughts on backup discs? Essentially bootleg copies, but more than just a ripped disc. They give you a nice case and cover art. Are you talking about purchasing a reproduction copy or making my own? CDI discs are a different format. I don't know if you can burn those or not. Because essentially... Hang on a second. You guys don't hear like a buzzing sound every time I talk to you. I just noticed my water softener system is going through its cycle at the moment. I had a power outage earlier sometime last week, and now the clock is off on it, so it's going off in the middle of the day. My dad helps me with that, so we'll have to get that going. Back to the 80s, here we go. At least the late 80s, 89 for sure. But no, I would not Picked up Radiant Silvergun for 20 bucks. See, that's tough. Radiant Silvergun is a tough game to find. I would never purchase a duplicate game or a reproduction game. I'm not going to say never, but I don't prefer to. Obviously, I want the original one if I can, but yeah, Radiant Silvergun, I'm probably never going to own that one. So if I'm going to do a backup game, I'm probably just going to make it myself. If I can, or if I can borrow it from someone, I try to do that. Someone was very generous and let me borrow a lot of Sega CD games, so I can do that review. A lot of expensive ones, too. I didn't realize how expensive until after I already sent them back. Yeah, those Zelda ones stink. Hotel Mario was pretty good. Really? You're the first one who I've heard say that was pretty good. You have a lot of good opinions there, Brienne. Or Brienne. Sorry, guys. I'm looking through to see which games I still have left to play. I mean, not that I can play one again, but I don't want to play one that I've just played on stream. I haven't played a lot of the PC Engine ones. Oops. All right, let's go ahead and switch over. So now we're back in proper aspect ratio here. I've already played these two. Actually, I played 1943. There's like Aldines. I think I played this one. It's called something else, or Aldines. This is the PC Engine version of another game. I think I've already played it, but if not, why not? Let's go and start with this one. Why be picky? I have time to play them all. I feel like I'm supposed because there's no image being output with it. That's the thing with the PC Engine games, is they're probably outputting in a different image format, so that one's not going to work. Atomic Robo Kid Special. It's Ballistix. I'm trying to do the North American games first, and then I'll go back and do some of the PC Engine games. Let's try Ballistix. There we go. Oh, I'm hearing that 16-bit / 8-bit music. That's got a nice beat to it. Ooh, the stream quality dipped down real quick. At least it did on my end. Let's see here. Oh, Tomorrow's like an old single-screen arcade game. Yeah, I've seen videos of it online, but I haven't heard very kind words about it. It's not like Super Mario Brothers, more like an original arcade Mario. Okay, I can see that. That'd be pretty good. Radiant Silvergun was great. About 10 years ago, on holiday, they had the actual machine in the arcade. Interesting. You know, I have Radiant Silvergun for the Xbox 360. I think they re-released it on there, so I got it for that. Man, my stream is glitching like horrendously. It's gone down to like 240p. There we go. I just refreshed the page and it's back. Interesting. Ah, yes, the classic music. I love it. Yep. I saw the demos and had to have it. Radiant Silver. Then checked eBay for the price. Yep. That's what I said. Sadly, a lot of these games are very valuable only because of rarity. They're good, even if they're good games, they're going to be prohibitively expensive to a... I don't consider myself a casual collector, but I guess I'll have to. I'm definitely not that hardcore. The clock battery is inside of a chip. Oh, you're talking to Ring Fit on that one. Yep. Hate the internal save battery on the Saturn. It eats batteries like candy. I think mine... Yeah, I have access to mine, I thought. Maybe I don't. But I also have the external extra RAM cartridge where you can save stuff inside of the cartridge, so that helps. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, you have to grind open the chip just to get a new battery in. Maybe somebody replaced it on mine to make it easier to replace. That could be. I'm not the original owner of this of the Saturn I have. A lot of Saturn games you want that are 300 to 500. That's why I would recommend importing from Japan if you can. And then getting one of those action replay cartridges. Interesting. Then getting one of those action replay cartridges to unregion lock your system. Oh, the the CDI battery button is in a chip. Yes, mine was replaced. The guy who shipped it to me said he had replaced it, played it, it's working, he got it going again, and he sent it, but the postal service was not very kind to it. So that's why mine is broken. Alright, so I don't know. Interesting, it has different music here. So many headaches with this. Are you talking about the battery situation or this game, Demon? I'm not quite sure I'm gonna like this one. Next page is run. I don't know what settings to do, so I'm not doing a 2-player game. I'm just gonna do a 1-player game versus CPU. Should I just do a 1-player game versus nobody?
Let the game commence.
What? I don't know what I'm doing, so give me just a second to learn what I'm doing here. That said it was on easy, correct? It's turbo when I need it. Am I out of balls? There we go. What is going on here? What is the point of this game?
Let the game commence.
This looks like it would be a lot more fun to not play against the computer. It's kind of like half air hockey, half something else. Half foosball, I guess. I'm like surviving a lot longer this time. As soon as I say that. This game is what you were talking about? Yeah, air hockey and foosball is kind of what I'm thinking. But it is incredibly hard to score a goal. Basically, if I move away from the bottom of the screen, I'm out of luck. And sometimes I'm moving away from the screen without knowing it. Oh, come on, I had a clear shot. This guy's going ballistics on me. I am not a big fan of playing this against the computer. What I really need is to play this against somebody else who's never played it either. And then we would then we could figure it out together. What? I couldn't do it without all this stuff in the middle. What makes them think I can do it now? Did I just score? Holy cow. If anything, this guy probably scored against himself. I don't know what I did to score. Not liking this. Not liking this one bit. I feel like the ball just all of a sudden started skipping the stuff in the middle. Did it look like that to you guys? Just me?
Let the game commence.
Next game, immense. I don't know. I don't understand that guy. One bit. Where'd it go? I was gonna say, where's the ball? That looked like a bounce right off the goal, but it could have been close. I don't like what's going on here. I don't like the slightest thing about what's going on here. All that for a loss. This game should be in esports. I don't like how that guy doesn't like... Mine isn't... There we go. I don't feel like I did a darn thing to make that happen, but fine. This game's like, if they don't get at least one goal before the end... Oh, I got two. Then they'll stop playing. I bet you that's game point two. Yep.
Let the game commence.
This is all... What? What just happened? And sometimes I have balls, sometimes I don't have balls. I know, I can see at the bottom, that's where my ball counter is. Ooh. Come on. Come on, get in now. I don't like this game too much is going on the screen. I agree. There it is, and I lost it. I don't know, when does this game end? Like, I was gonna play through till the inevitable loss I'm going to suffer here. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch this on slow instant replay to be able to figure out what in the world I'm doing to lose. Yes, I agree. End. We need to end it. Well, that game would be fun with two players, and that's my opinion of most sports games. If you're playing these 16-bit sports games against the CPU, I'm sorry, but that's not fun. You need to play this with another player. Not good for a player one. Not good. Been wanting to buy a Capcom CPS2 arcade board as a collector's piece, but they are infamous for killing themselves. Yes. I will probably never own one of those as a result. Just letting you know. I would love to. Okay, so here we have... yeah, I don't get that. It scores gravity, slow ball. 16 ball split. Anybody else feel like there were more than 16 balls on the screen? So I'm going to watch here. This still makes no sense to me. Can you grab the ball? It looks like he does for a little bit. I'm just curious. I'm watching it now as a spectator trying to figure out what this game is. I have the feeling this has been released on other platforms, but I didn't play it on there. I don't want to say I've never played it because I don't remember. I definitely don't remember this. This is the reason why people say that we don't have an attention span. Look at how much is going on the screen. Brian, they killed themselves because it's a matter of copy protection and pirate protection. But there's a battery, a RAM battery put into every CPS board, and CPS2 board, I guess. And when that battery dies, it takes the board with it. The game is basically saved to that RAM battery chip. Or at least the most important parts of the game. And the game won't boot once that battery dies. So yep, that's how those boards kill themselves. I found that out years before when I was doing some research on arcade hardware. When I was trying to get myself an arcade machine just to see what it'd be like, I decided I should probably invest into something smaller, like home games first. And then I saw, who did a good video about that? I think Modern Vintage Gamer, if you look up him, MVG, he did a great video explaining how that stuff works on the Capcom CPS2 hardware. If I'm saying that wrong, or if someone else can confirm that in the chat if you watch that video, he does an awesome job explaining how that works. Could you save one with a complicated method to never have it lose power? I don't know. I think really the best way to save it is to just get a different chip. Have someone make you a chip that, you know, burn a ROM that can go in its place instead of a RAM chip. But that requires cracking the game for that to work. If possible, I'd love to get a Night Warriors Darkstalkers Revenge CPS2 board. Excuse me. See, I just sucked in a bit of my own spit. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. See, I'm going to be taken out one day just by breathing in. Just by breathing. Breathing's going to kill me. Hey, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. I actually just got done playing Ballistix. It's a strange game. I have no idea what you do on it. This was a request from the last stream, so I'm going to go ahead and play it now, even though I'm specifically focusing on TurboGrafx games. By the way, because I don't know if I've seen you on here before, Thomas, or not, but I think I have. Just to remind everyone, this is real hardware I'm streaming on. It is a real TurboGrafx 16 being converted to HDMI through a composite HDMI adapter. And then, again, that composite adapter stretches the image to 16:9. And in this stream, I'm using OBS to scrunch it back down to 4:3. So you guys can see a proper aspect ratio, but I can't. And the same thing goes in the videos. Unfortunately, it's still going to be stretched out to 16:9. I actually already had somebody complain about that. And I did explain in a comment that yes, I'm using real hardware, but it's not an intentional stretching of the image. It's never heard of it. Been around for about a year. Yeah, I don't know. Have you changed your picture? I don't think I recognized your picture. Yeah, I figured you've been around for a while. That's why I said it at first. I'm like, wait a minute. I think I remember you off the top of my head. It takes me a little bit, though. I'm great with things that are written down, but I'm terrible with names. Did I play Super Mario 3D World? Did I play Super Mario 3D World on the TurboGrafx too? No, I did not. But this one was a request, so I'm going to go ahead and start it now. It was Batman. Even though it's a PC Engine exclusive, it's not a TurboGrafx 16 game. But it is a game that would have been great had they included it on the TurboGrafx 16. I have no idea why this didn't make it. Look at that, copyright 1989 and everything. Would have been a great launch title. So there I go. Sorry, I should have muted that mic. The TurboGrafx 16 can play anything, don't you know that? I need to look up more graphics demos. I need to see if I can get one of them running on this thing. See if they have any 3D graphics that can run on this. Now that somebody's figured out how to do it. So this is a PC Engine game. I am playing it on my TurboGrafx because on top of everything else, I'm using a Turbo EverDrive, which is the menu you saw before. Because I have a lot of games, but I also have a lot of games I don't have. All you know is Sega does what Nintendo don't. That is true to an extent. Definitely true. Been playing a lot of Diablo 2 lately. I just saw... Who was it? Yeah, some guy who was talking about Blizzard software. Our ARS Technica had an interview with one of the programmers of Diablo. It's pretty cool. Took me way back in the day. Diablo 2 is an older game too. I haven't played Diablo 3 probably since the PlayStation 3. Was that on the PS3? Grew up in Australia, never heard of a PC Engine or TurboGrafx till after the internet age. Seeing gamer videos and such, yeah. That's one of the reasons that prompted me to get one. But I've wanted one ever since I read about it in Stephen L. Kent's Ultimate History of Video Games. Top-down perspective, eh? Okay. That's not nothing. Oh, it killed me. Okay, I got my bat ring. It's kind of weird how you take enemies out. Oops. Oh, the enemies respawn? I thought I was taking them out and then I wouldn't have to deal with them. So I'm assuming I'm just collecting stuff. I just collect stuff. Because this kind of reminds me more of Pac-Man than any other game at the moment. That was stage 1. Okay. Are these all like that? Somebody told me this is a great game, and right now, they're not... It's not terrible. Whoops. It's not terrible. But if this is all this game is, it's not necessarily a game I would have expected out of that. Ah, that takes care of a bunch of them. Because yes, that's why I said, ooh. Oh. Darn it. Am I out of lives? I am out of lives. I said lives. Let's try that again. Okay. That's strange. Definitely got that 16-bit soundtrack style going. Can't go anywhere there. Batman moves very slowly as well. Okay. And this is where I got caught last time. So these guys are like running in a pre-scripted pattern. That's it. Stage 3 like this. Yep. So, it's not sadly, but I was expecting more like an action platformer. This is more like a puzzler. So I guess not terrible on its own means, but not what I was expecting from a Batman game. Ooh. I don't like that you can't move. Ooh. You can't move once you've thrown your batarang. That's on our stage. So yeah, I mean, this would have entertained me as a kid to an extent, but... Uh-oh, what's this? New theme. All the environments are kind of blending together at the moment. Invincibility, I think. More batarangs. Maybe a cross between like a Pac-Man and a Bomberman. What? Oh, I wasn't 100% on the same scan line as that person. Good gravy. At least that helps. I also think I heard my laundry machine go off again, so I may have to pause again for a second to switch over my laundry. I'm definitely giving it a chance. This is nice that my batarang goes quicker. Okay, there's only 2 enemies in this small spot. And as soon as I get all the collectibles, it opens up a spot. Another batarang upgrade. Soundtrack kind of reminds me of Journey to Silius. Oh, that was so close. Stage 6, here we go. Batman's moving a little quicker now, too. Yeah, as I say, I need to get on the same line as them. Ooh. You guys a little fast. Oh, that was close. Ooh, I almost missed one. Pac-Man and Batman. The resemblance of how they look is uncanny. Oh, now we got Frogger. We're mixing in Frogger into it. Oh, it's cheap. Ah. Oh, I still didn't make it. I was so busy looking at the trucks. Now I don't know if I continue, I'm probably gonna lose all my power-ups. Oh yeah, I'm back to moving like molasses. And my batarang is moving very slow as well. I don't think I can make it across the street. Not at this speed. How was I supposed to avoid that one? I guess that's the point of the game, right? How am I supposed to avoid getting hit by things? Ooh, that guy's got a gun. Oh, don't know how that wasn't, gosh darn it. I couldn't move. Yeah, if this level was impossible before, it's not going to be possible now. So there's Batman on the PC Engine. And with that, now that I heard I need to... Oops, hang on. Nope, the dryer's still going, so I still got time before I switch over my laundry. Let's go ahead and try another game. So there was Batman. Somebody suggested it to me. It wasn't too bad. I'm going to do something called Battle Royale. Sounds like a wrestling title. Looks like a wrestling title. It is a wrestling title. How about that? The Pac-Man, that is Batman. Oh, sorry. Readjust my chair. Believe it or not, I've already been at this for 2 hours. I've only got an hour left to stream tonight. I don't know if I've asked this, but you guys have been keeping up with the chat pretty well. While this is going, I'm going to go ahead and read through some of your past comments, but I guess the big thing is what are you guys playing lately the last 2 weeks since we didn't meet here last week? I agree that a potato can run Diablo 2 now. Can also run Gladys from Portal 2. Yeah, I agree with the PAL conversion console probably. I don't think it was released officially in Europe. You guys had Neo Geo over in Europe as well? I should not be shocked by the CDI because it was that was invented in Europe, wasn't it? Was that Norway? Sweden? Somewhere in the Scandinavia region? Or am I completely off? It was released in the UK and Spain. Interesting. Wasn't a huge market success. Not worth expanding to Australia. Wonder how many of that is the case. Japan is on 100 volts, yes. Although I've heard, I haven't seen anybody tell me much different, that it can tolerate the voltage in the US. I'm not sure I want to risk it, but because I got a different adapter for my PC engine than the one it came with. It'll convert cleanly to 100 volt from whatever we are in the US, 120. Miss WWE as WWF? Oh yeah. Hey Golden, welcome back to the stream. This game looks and runs better than WWE 2K19 and 20. Ooh, already calling for, how about 2021? Or 2K Battlegrounds? Since 2021 was not going to be coming out this year. Been playing Mario Party 2 with the nephews the past few days. They still can't beat me, that's good. I was wondering, are you taking them to school or are they finally beating you? My nephew can beat me at everything now. That's why I like games where we can play together as a team. It doesn't, what's the word? It's not emasculate. It's, you know that feeling when the people younger than you can best you at things now? Makes you feel old? Yep. Whatever the word for that is. You're 240. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me you guys are 240 in Australia. Being the link that you guys have to the UK. Absolutely. I'm kind of surprised that Canada isn't 240. Canada has a lot of ties with the UK as well. They still have the Queen on their money, if I'm not correct. Somebody from Canada confirm that for me or not? I am going to give this game a try, but again, I don't think that sports games are fun to play against the CPU because I got to learn to play them as I'm working on it. So, but I think I've seen enough of the demo footage to get me going. Look at that, we're on Brawl, the Battle Royale of America Wrestling League. This looks like they couldn't get a WWF license back in the day. Choose my level. I'm definitely an amateur, aren't I? How many wrestling? Oh yeah, I forgot you could use the turbo tap and get 5 players out of this game. Huh. I had my turbo tap right next to this, but I don't have it right now, so I was going to show it to you. the difference is. Let's do that. How many computer players? Why not? I'm gonna lose on this anyway. I feel like that guy is still well off of a league of their own. You're gonna lose. 120 volts can be hard on Japan power adapters. So yeah, that's what I agreed with. But I've heard a lot of people say it can tolerate it and that it's not going to damage your console. And I thought 20 volts was enough to fry out. 20 volts over was about enough to fry out anything, but that's why I didn't do it. Yep, Queen Elizabeth is on our bills and change. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What change is it on? Because you guys have dollar coins, I know that. I should say that. What denomination, Ring Fit? Wife's made us a hairdryer. Got fried when she tried to plug it into the wall. Oh, wife's US made hairdryer got fried when she tried to plug it in the wall. Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's about 100 volts difference, 120 volts difference. Double the voltage. Will definitely fry it out instantly. Like, how come you can't take out stars? Yeah, and I'm just like, I just can. I'm trying to press continue and it wouldn't go. Manager, select your wrestler. I can't. I still couldn't do anything. So whatever. Whatever. Can I... Let's pause. Oh, there we go. Whatever. No one is safe from the executioner, brother. Oh, yeah. I can only do like 1 or 2 word impersonations of wrestlers from back in the 90s. Yep, this is exactly what I remember. Can Turbo help me here? No, Turbo helps not one bit. And I can tell this is a US release because they have TurboGrafx on there. I am being thrown out of the ring. And now, here comes my desperate attempt to get back in the ring when I don't know how to get back in. Both buttons seem to do the same thing. I was in this fight for like 2 seconds. I can't get back in. I like the... Am I already... I'm like double tapping. I'm tapping up. I'm tapping down. I'm holding buttons. And button comment. There's only 2 buttons. What's the run and start button? The start button pauses it. Like hold, run, start, AX, and Control Alt. I'm assuming he won. Yes, so I got thrown out of the ring. I already lost. That was not fun. I did not care for that. Spitfire Spike can bite me. But it is kind of interesting. In a way, it does make me nostalgic for like the wrestling games that were back in the day. Oh my gosh, look at all those stats. No way I'm going to pay attention to all those. I would like to quit. I didn't want to play this game before. Can I go back? Can I reset to where it starts playing the demos? Let's go back in. I'm going to let it play the demos because I did hear my dryer's done now. So I'm going to let this play through the demos and I will be right back. If I can shut off my webcam. There we go. Everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, 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 bird. The bird is a word. The bird, bird, bird. The bird is a word. Bird, 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 bird. The bird is a word. Where is my webcam? There it is. Everybody's heard that the bird is the word. Alrighty. Hopefully it doesn't get flagged for copyright. Oh, where have I got here? Battle Royale, over the top rope, you're done. Okay, I see Pizza Boy. You tried to tell me and I wasn't even looking at the chat. So I just kept trying. Very fortunate to have been raised with old things. Wii and Wii U are nice and all. But, yeah. Virtual Pro Wrestling for N64 is a great wrestling game. Need to break out a translator since it's Japanese only. Ooh. Good luck with that. Physical cart and adapter for US to use it. Oh yeah, there is an adapter. You have to use an adapter to run PC Engine games in your US TurboGrafx console. the Price is Right yodely guy. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, that was too loud. That was way too loud. Let me turn that down and try it again. That's terrifying and thrilling at the same time. Alright, I aim to please. I did not play Fighting... I did play Fighting Street on the Wii, but I've only been playing the card games right now. So, I only played that because it was on there. I will play it again on stream from... hopefully from real hardware. If not, I'm going to have to emulate it. My TurboGrafx CD is temperamental, where it wants to work sometimes and doesn't others. I replaced that gear that usually wears out on it, and that helped. But, still have some issue with it. Weird seeing Drew Carey has a beard now? I haven't watched The Price is Right in a while. Not since before school started this year. So, around August was the last I saw of it. He's going with a look around. Oh, Ring Fit. I hope you're still on here to hear my thanks. If not, please watch this later. And thank you so much. I appreciate that again. You got to get going. Girlfriend and I are going out for a special date tonight. Oh, well, hey, I appreciate you taking the time. Good luck on your date tonight. Hope it goes well. Thank you so much again. Have a good night as well, man. Thank you. During the Man on the Moon filming, there was wrestling. Oh yeah, but he went crazy. Yes. There's a documentary about Jim Carrey's performance on Man on the Moon. I like that movie. It was a good movie. But man. Drew Carey, I meant Jim, yeah. And Drew Carey was in the Navy, though, wasn't he? Hulk Hogan put Richard Belzer to sleep on his show. Don't know what that's referring to. Hey, 8-Bit, welcome to the stream. I sucked it up royally on Battle Royale. I don't know why that was held for review. Man, I missed a message. Hello, translating it now is easy with the phone. Probably websites. Oh, yeah. Where did you learn to fly? You know, I played that game, and I showed it on another video, the one where I have my Atari Jaguar found video, and it took me forever to get her to say that. I was actually disappointed because of, I was disappointed in a lot of things because there were a lot of, people who... Just a second. There we go. There were a lot of people who said that they agreed with what Angry Video Game Nerd did with those games, and I gotta tell you, I think it's one of those things where you gotta try it for yourself, because I think he was aiming for comedy and less for reviews on that one, which he does from time to time. Got sidetracked chatting to your buddy on the phone. Hey, that's understandable. No worries. Any horror? Not Splatterhouse? I can do Splatterhouse again. That was a fun game. But I'm just going through and playing the games that I missed earlier. We already did that. Already did that. I didn't play Bomberman Original. Yeah, let's do some Bomberman. Maybe I'll end with a horror game. How about that? Or a Halloween-themed game. That's some classic music. Console Link Battle. Interesting. I didn't realize that they had any Console Link games on here. Or at least, I forgot if I knew it. You watched the documentary about that, and then went back and watched the actual movie for the first time not that long ago? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. It has been... They used to play it on a... what was it? They probably used to play it on HBO, Cinemax, or Stars, or something like that a long time ago. And that's where I saw it. And it was a good movie. I liked it. Yes, people take AVGN reviews way too seriously. And it is. It's more or less become like a skit. It's something that... It's video game themed, but not necessarily... It's not the primary focus anymore, if it ever was. If you go back, and I was surprised at this, go back and watch his reviews on the ColecoVision, on the Atari 2600, not 2600, the Atari 5200, and I think ColecoVision, maybe he did the Intellivision, and you'll be surprised, he doesn't even play the 5200 at all in his review video. He doesn't even play it. I'm not kidding. Watch it and find out. It is incredible because when I went back to look for information for my 5200 review, I'm like, okay, what have other people said about this console? Yeah, the Double Vision videos, yep. And he barely plays the Intellivision or the ColecoVision. He doesn't really describe much about it. He spends like a good 30 seconds on just the power adapter and how big it is. Which, he does make some good comments, but it's hard to take those as just your only information. Yes, his 52 controller was broken so he couldn't play it. Yep. So that's kind of the thing. I think he should have at least gotten a replacement controller so he can, still make the point, still do the skit, but he should have done something about, actually playing the games on there. Yeah, the 17 Bomber. Yep. It has been forever since I played this game, so I'm probably going to suck at it, but... Yep. Alright, let's do this. I remember being addicted to this game back in the day. I can't remember for which console. I want to say the Genesis. But maybe that's not it. Maybe it was probably the regular Nintendo. Probably rented it back in the day. By the way, thank you for your concerns about me coughing. I know it's allergies. It is harvest season in the rural countryside that I live in, and it is playing heck. I didn't used to have allergies. I didn't used to cough and sneeze every time they drug that stuff into the air, but now I do. It's just one of those advantages to getting older. Okay, I can only set one bomb at the moment. One bomb at a time. I keep doing this wrong. Excuse me. Ah, there's another one of those coming. I just know it. There we go. That's gonna go all... No, it only got 2. I need to trap him in that corner. That's what I need to do. It's just been forever. Timer counting down. Oh, I can't get away. Well, at least it's going to count those last 2. But I'm going to have to do it all over again. Oh, we're supposed to turn. This game really stinks until you can lay multiple bombs at a time. I might as well just start over, so I'm just gonna... I'm out of bomber, guys. I'm just gonna kill myself. Get back into it. Start from the... Let's just go ahead and restart. Alright, that's why I said it's been a while since I played it, so I gotta get used to it again. You know what game I almost got? I almost got Bomberman R for the Switch. Has anyone played that game? Is it any good? I saw it over the weekend at this not retro game store, but used game store. And I was curious if I wanted to get it or not, but in the end I decided against it. Gotcha. Well, I got you now, son of Jim. There we go, gotcha now. Oh, listen up, City Jim. It's a baby. What is that? Oh, please stay there. Please stay there. Gotcha. So I don't know what those things are supposed to do now. I'm assuming there was a power-up underneath that other brick. That's what I wanted to get. Oh, I got him that time. There we go. I'm having a good track record even though I don't have any more bombs to lay at a time. That's what I want. There we go. This game just got 10 times easier. What almost kills me is every time is when the flames start shooting out a lot higher. Or a lot longer. Come on. Get him. Ooh, now I don't know where the exit is. Probably bouncing all around it. It's probably like right there or something. Yep. Why not? Just because I can. Sorry. I should catch up on the chat real quick. Man on the Moon, a few years old, Jim Carrey movie, yep. First version of Bomberman you played back in the 80s was called Eric and the Floaters Over Here. Interesting. I don't think I played that version. Playing community bands, and this year has been boring. Not being able to play your bass... I'm sorry, your tuba or bass drum. Oh yeah, that is kind of tough. I know some of my students that I have at the school are in like performing arts, like show choir and band, and it's been kind of tough for them this year because they haven't been able to get out there and do anything. I feel really bad for the seniors because as juniors last year, their year was kind of ended abruptly, and this year is just going to be, they're not going to get any of the typical experiences we usually get during our high school careers. PC's gotten you through some boring moments. That's good. Definitely one of the reasons why I like gaming. It's kind of a good escape, and Animal Crossing actually got me through a lot of the pandemic, along with my PSP and my Vita. And, of course, streaming. You guys have been there for me. All events for your bands were canceled for the year, maybe for the first 6 months of next year. Ugh. Hopefully that changes for you. I hope things pick up. And if anything, I mean, if you have the ability to stream, just try playing some of your instrument and streaming it out a little bit. Oh, that's nice of you to say. Fill in the voids of your normal Tuesday rehearsal nights. Oh, okay. So, played 1 gig back in July and then were shut down again. Yeah, I heard. If you guys have heard of comedian Ron White, I actually didn't know this, but he was in Illinois, which is where I live. He was in Illinois when he got shut down from his tour. It was in the middle of March, and he was in the capital of Illinois. He was in Springfield, and he got shut down too. So I kind of feel the pain there a little bit. As not a performer, but as a participant, a viewer in the performance. There you go. So glad I can help. YouTube's keeping you sane, you think? Never have seen this game. Now I get it. Super fun. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I love Bomberman. One of my favorite arcade games of this time. But I'm not very good at it, and at least I'd have to get more practice at it to keep going. And they made a new version of this every year. I don't know if they ever changed anything, or if they just made it a little bit. Sorry, I keep adjusting the headset. I'm not used to wearing a headset during the stream. So yep, SNL. All right. Oh no, I'm dead. I trapped myself. See, that's why I shouldn't have paused. I shouldn't have paused it and I would have been fine. Can I plant more than 1 bomb still? I trapped myself again. I don't know how I did that. I'm gonna end up dying, and I'm gonna have to continue from this, and it's not gonna work out because I can only plant one bomb at a time. Hopefully you enjoy this endless riff. Come on, hit him. Boom. Boom. Yeah. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Before I wasted all my lives. That was dangerous. So dangerous. I'm just trying to find out if I can plant a third bomb anywhere. Ooh, I can go faster. There we go. That's gonna do nothing. Also gonna do nothing. Does not nothing. Oh. He's gonna get out. No, he's not. I was gonna say, I'm gonna be very unlucky if that doesn't hit him correctly. I'm looking for, I got another power-up, but I'm pretty sure I can get another bomb somewhere. And you can get your bomb to shoot out farther. As I say, that's not going to stop anybody from getting out. Oh, that was close. Don't know what that does. Oh, okay, I can choose when they go off. That's something I just got myself as I beat the level. Oh, now I start all over with the power-ups. This isn't going to be fun. That was an awesome power-up, too. I just killed myself. So that's the problem I had as a kid. I had a hard time figuring out... I was trying to go 2 steps ahead, and I always walked right in front of the bomb. Oh, I still have 2 bombs. But I can't choose when they go off anymore. There we go, now I can. One of the best power-ups in the world right there. But I don't want to get those 2 buttons confused or else I blow myself up. Gotcha. Now I'm gonna have to blow up all these other targets so I can figure out which one I'm supposed to blow up. I don't think there's anything here, so... This is still World 1, Stage 1-5. Oh, I got myself again. I need to... When will I learn? Hey, Ryan, welcome to the stream. I was playing the NES version of Bomberman just yesterday via emulation on PS2 as part of the PS2's birthday. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Happy birthday to PlayStation 2. Borat is stealing Kaufman's work. Just about, but he did break character. Kaufman probably never would have broken character. Excuse me. Oh, I have a bigger screen to go down this time. Oh, they will eventually go off on their own. Oh wait, I lost the ability to control the bomb again. I thought I was doing that. No way that's gonna happen. I don't trust myself to get too close to the enemy. Yeah, there was no way that was gonna happen. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop that one. Have my fill of Bomberman for today. We can go into a little bit of Splatterhouse for the end. I know we're coming up on time for me. So let's go ahead and let's go back. I don't know why all of a sudden decided to look at that screen. I have too many to choose from. Space Invaders, Space Harrier, Splatterhouse. If you guys haven't seen this game, this would have been an M-rated game back in the day. So you can tell this one's a bit more Halloween themed. It's eerily silent during this thing. This actually makes it a bit more scary that it has no sound. But one thing I like about this game is that it was released later in the TurboGrafx life, so they really knew how to handle the hardware at this point. Whoever was developing games for it. I think this is another, yeah, NEC port from Namco. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is an early game from the system's life. What's the other one I'm thinking of? It's probably Samurai Ghost. That one. We may go back and look at that one. Because I can't make it very far into this game anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll go through this one real quick. And then I'll switch over to Samurai Ghost. Hopefully none of you are too scared. Batter up. Boom. Now you know why they call it Splatterhouse. I'm splattering them on the side of the... Ow, 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 ow. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. You can tell I'm not going to make it very far on this one. Oh, I can't hit while in midair? Come on, people. I don't know if I'm going to make it past this level, to tell you the truth. Nope. All I had to do is make it up that ladder. It's going to start me out at the beginning again, isn't it? But it doesn't start me over at the very beginning, which is kind of nice. This would be a good one to pull out every Halloween to play. This one and Monster Party. For some reason, Monster Party comes into my head each year around this time. Anyway, I can just climb up the ladder? Nope. Well, I can. There we go. That's what I tried to do the first time. I really feel like I need a power-up here. Yeah, like I said, not very good at this game. Hey, Tony T, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Just playing some TurboGrafx 16 again. Is this all I need to do is just, get these things? Yep, that's all I needed to do. I thought I had hit that guy in the corner. Oh, sheesh. Really? They left one at the very end to try to get me. Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you. You guys don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. Oh, good. I get my baseball bat back. There we go. I'm splattering him. Alright, I don't know what that tool is, but I'm not going to grab it because I like my base. I like the range of the baseball bat. Look at the graphic nature of this game. This was M-rated for sure back in the day. Oh, I almost got stuck in that goop. Okay, that goop doesn't hurt me. It like dissolve onto the floor. That level seemed to be easier than the last one. Ooh, now we have a auto-scrolling level. Oh, can't hit that, okay. Ooh, and the hit detection on those is a bit tricky. Yep. Excuse me. Let's try that again. I appreciate that, Tony. Thank you for the kind words as well. Yeah, I'm definitely learning this game as I go here. This does remind me of something I would see on the... Oh, that's a move I didn't know I could do. But I probably just lost my weapon. Good thing I didn't. I don't know what these things are falling from the ceiling, but they sure are creepy. I feel like I'm gonna have a nightmare about this game when I'm done. Thanks, guys. Thanks for suggesting that I go back to this game. Made it past one. Made it past two. Couldn't make it past the third one. Oh my gosh. What I don't like is when I die, I have to restart this over from the very beginning of the stage. It should restart me from here. Okay. Come on. Oh, the auto-scrolling stops. What? It wouldn't grab the item. So it stops auto-scrolling if I don't keep up with the screen. Made it over one. I have a strategy for that. One where two of them come at the same time. Boom. Boom. Look at that. I'm learning. What? Oh! And that is the equivalent of me rage quitting on stream. I am done with that one. Up. I have another shot, so I'm gonna go for it. Man, that is terrible. It's one of those games where this is all it is. It's just you gotta memorize where they're all coming in at, and then just try to avoid it each time. It's a style of play I'm glad disappeared. Because multiple playthroughs does not mean value. Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. My apologies for the language. I don't like that they can hit farther than me. That's definitely cheating. Oh. Oh, am I gonna make it? 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 Yes! Got it. Just a little bit farther each time. What in the world is this? Oh my gosh! Avoid the falling junk from the ceiling. Gotcha. I'm not doing that very well. So I'm in this room that goes ape banana. That's game over. Oh, nope. Continue? Let's continue. Why not? No, we're not going to continue. If it sets me back all the way here, I am not going through all of that again. I thought it dropped me off right back where it did before. That game's creepy. Very, very creepy. Big pizza time. Been hooked on PS2 TW Golf. Oh, yes. I do like a good golf. Tiger Woods golf. Oh, which one are you playing? Pizza for me is on Friday. And some wine to complete moves. Yeah. To complete two moves. Gotta have those out. Pizza Boy. Gotta check out those. I must have missed Pizza Boy's comment. Second and third games on the Genesis. Oh, Dragon Quest 8 is your choice? You'll play PS2 after the stream? Yeah, Dragon Quest 8's a good one. Friday night pizza time. Yep. I remember. Does anyone else remember the? Oh, what are they called? Let's look at Samurai Ghost, because that's another kind of creepy one. I'm gonna go over a little bit on the stream, but I should be okay. Oops. I did not. I did say not Splatterhouse. Yes. It's one of those games that's creepy. I don't know if I was playing that game with the lights off down here, it would still creep me out as an adult. Especially when my furnace would kick on, that would scare the Jesus out of me. This game's also a bit frustrating, but this is the one I was thinking of when I said was make later in the console's life cycle. Kind of reminds me of something that should be on the Neo Geo. It's not that graphically impressive, but the style of gameplay reminds me of something that you would see on the Neo Geo. Definitely. So let's take a look at this. Volcanic Zone. So basically, you're a dead samurai warrior, and your goal is to... You're basically going through these torturous reasons of hell? I have no idea. But look at the parallax scrolling. And yes, you have a lot of control over your sword, which is something that you don't usually have in a game of this era. But this is another one of those games that I think is kind of creepy. It's kind of strange that there's more than one of these on this console. So we're going to watch through a few more of those because we're not going to get very far into this game. Ah, right. Who's that who keeps walking behind me? You try to get me with that every time, don't you, Damon? Is there someone in the closet? Sorry, not tonight. As opposed to every other night. Love pizza, dislike the sodium amount. Good way to cut back on that is don't use cured meats on it, like pepperoni and things like that. I use fresh veggies, and it usually makes for a better pizza. Or at least a less sodium pizza. The hurting zone. You gotta love these level names. It's like each one of these, when you hit them, they have a huge death animation that has a lot of sprite work in it. The backgrounds have a lot of animation. That's why I said it doesn't look like a lot of games on the TurboGrafx. Parallax scrolling's on point. Used to work at a pizza store in NYC. Try that on Saturday. Ah, please don't. If I hear unexpected noises in my house, I will burn it down to the ground with you in it. I'll probably save the game collection somehow. I'll have to figure out how to do that. Name is made up from your job, so you're used to seeing pizza. I actually did for a little while. I made pizzas at a gas station. I was actually hired to make subs, but I liked making pizza better, so I do that too. Entrance to the dark side. You gotta tell me that this is probably supposed to be entrance to hell. And they changed it to dark side to appeal to the North American audience, is my guess. I'm actually looking at my stream quality over here. And yeah, I'm at 720/60, so the detail just doesn't look there quite there. See the background as clearly as I can. Name is made up from your name, and your name is made up from your love of arcade. That's kind of creative. Just never got rid of your name from the early 2000s. Yeah, my name is made up for the YouTube channel I run. It took me a while to come up with a name, believe it or not. There was only one other really serious contender before I landed on playeronestart. I don't know what made me think of playeronestart, because every other name that I was looking at had to do something with a... MAME. Could have done something like that. But the other one had the word gamer in it. I really wanted the word gamer, or something related actually with the word game in it. And instead I ended up going to playeronestart. I don't know what put me on that path, but I thought it was the right choice. I like this name. Obviously I like it, or else I wouldn't have picked it. Should I change that to my legal name? Player, middle name 1, last name Start. Excuse me, Mr. Start, your pizza is ready. After pizza, you're jumping into the electronics store. Yeah. Yep, Brienne, that is definitely true. I don't think we've hit a repeat yet, have we, in the demos? Because I want you guys to see kind of the graphics on here. Now, some of the stuff looks the same. But I'm going to play this for a little bit and let you guys see what I mean by the sword control that you have to have in this game. The sword movements, if you haven't realized, look very smooth. And that's because, ooh. Oh, I was going to say that's going to hurt him. It's because you have to attack enemies in a certain way, or else you don't actually attack them. So there's a lot of strategy to this game that's not really shown in here. Yes, this is a weird game, and there is a sequel. There's also a YouTube channel called Start Player 1. Okay, now, I have to look that up, because I need to know which one of us started first. Oh, but if you type in if I type in Start Player 1 into YouTube, mine shows up first. At least for me. I'm sure it's different from everyone else. And finally, my content is starting to outshow the Ready Player One movie. Start player 1 does not show up on my list. But I had to show up first because I have player 1 start as my channel name all linked up as one, and it's not an existing channel already. They joined February of 2018. I joined July of 2017, so... Look at that. Look at that. That's like your invincibility star. Your arm just goes crazy. You know what? I should let the demo play on this one and just keep going, right? That way you guys aren't disappointed by how horrible I am at this game. Just filter by channel. I always forget to do that. You're right. Filter. Channel. There he is. Oh, his logo is I like the logo, actually. I do like how they styled their logo. It's kind of 8-bit like mine. And it's got a play button in it. They have a controller. I should do something like that. Not that I mind stealing from somebody else. What did they do on their channel? Looks like they do a lot of Let's Plays, which isn't a bad thing. It's just different content. Good. I just want to make sure we're not treading on each other's territory. Jimmy Faye started a news gaming channel. It's doing good. Is it on your name, Jimmy? I'll look you up as well. I said I'm getting towards the end of the stream anyway, so I'm getting... Oh, somebody else is the name Player 1. And then there's somebody called Player 1 Start with an exclamation point. Here's his description. This is a gaming channel, so get ready because Player 1 is about to start. I don't want to use that as mine, but I'm thinking that sounds like something I would come up with. Here's someone who's Player 1 all lowercase. Here's one who's Player 1 with the right case. Press start Player 1. There's a lot of Player 1s out there. There's a lot more than there were. When I first chose the name Player 1 Start, there was almost nobody out there that had any variation of this name. There may have been a Player 1 out there. There was a Player 2. That's interesting. It's just called Jimmy Faye with the same picture on there. All right, Jimmy, you've been pretty faithful to me. Let's see what we got. Why doesn't it filter by channel when I was already filtering by channel? With the same logo. Is that with the mask? And what kind of content do you do on there, Jimmy? I'll let you go ahead and explain that if you want. You do Roblox gameplay. Okay, I remember you mentioning that before a little bit. Is that you, by the way, in your profile picture? Nice. Well, it's good to see that you're getting into it. I may check out a few of these videos later. Definitely. I'm not a person who's played a lot of that. I don't feel like we've had a repeat in the demos. Maybe I haven't been paying attention. But after this one, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to play through a level or two, and then we'll call it a night. Because it's getting way past my bedtime, man. It's not you in your profile picture. I was going to say your mouth and your nose seems to be a bit closer together. Or your mouth and your nose have something in common as well, I was going to say. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up. This is the story and it goes by pretty quickly. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay. I was not controlling him, so that's important to note there. I'm falling out of the sky, and now I'm going to fall. Where am I going? I'm assuming that's my health. Entrance to the dark side is the first level? I thought that was going to be way into the game. Alright, I paused it so I can read the chat here, because all of a sudden a whole bunch of them came in. I see Pizza Boy may stream in the future, but it would be a vinyl/video game channel. Interesting. I see a lot of video game stores that have vinyl selections too, or at least the retro ones in my area, or they put the video games by the vinyl. And I do have some vinyl, but I don't have a lot, and I don't have anything worthy of note. Except for maybe Eagles Hotel California. I do like that one. Someone needs to press a video game on vinyl. Some people have, but it's more or less for computers. When I say video game, I usually mean not on PC. So there's my sword control going on there. Oh, come on. So I didn't hold my sword right, that's why that guy got me. There we go, got him. Oh. The sprites seem a bit oversized for the screen. Almost like what you would see on the Game Boy. Come on. I used to be... I say I got these guys on the first try most of the time last time. Okay. That's the gate. I'm like, how do I get to the next level? Ooh. Oh yes, good luck knowing ahead of time that that's what you're supposed to do is jump on these things. Because I had no idea. Make it to the exit. That's all I'm trying to do. Now where am I at? Same place. Entrance to the dark side. Ooh, this guy takes a lot of hits. I think that was like a final boss guy, and I had made it with no health. Yep, there we go. That looks like Great Britain and Europe to me. With Australia and the Mediterranean Sea. Still got 3 rests left. Now I'm in the volcanic zone, which looks very similar to the entrance to the dark side. Oh, Freddy Krueger hands, people. Can't grab that. Oh. Almost didn't make it. I don't know what those green orbs are doing, but I guess I should grab them. I guess I probably have magic, but I haven't used it all yet. Or like a special attack. Okay, so you can jump on these things. Oh. That guy's like... Such a strange enemy. More volcanic areas with dead trees. Oh my gosh. Okay, that looks genuinely terrifying. Oh. I have the feeling that that means instant death. Oh! Not instant death, but close. Come on, can I make it? No, not another one of these things. That's death. Okay, that skull with the spider's legs was genuinely terrifying to me. Alright, I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. At least I was able to show you some of this stuff. Some of the Ghost Samurai game. It's actually kind of fun. It is challenging, but it also is a little bit of fun. Alright, let me catch up on chat before we head out for tonight. When you say video game, you're referring to interactive entertainment software regardless of what platform it's on. Yeah, I've kind of grown into that too because that's what everyone else's perspective is. But I remember, I don't know, I want to bring back eventually the wars that we used to have against, PC or console gaming, because I was very against PC gaming at one point mainly because I couldn't afford it. So that was my big thing, why I have a whole bunch of consoles, why I have a whole bunch of console games. And that's also why I don't have a lot of PC games, because we didn't have a PC for a while. And when we did, it wasn't really built for gaming. But I did have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer on PC that I really like. You're not good at anything other than Tiger Woods Golf? Hey, you know what? Tiger Woods Golf isn't a bad thing. If I would have had time tonight, maybe I could have popped one of those in and played that. Some other PCs at the time would work with vinyl, yep. Remember tape on your TRS-80? I think your TRS-80 could have, it could get it from any audio source, so. The PC controls the motor on the tape recorder. Yes, on the Commodore. I got that to work on the Commodore VIC-20 because I have a data set that goes with that. The C64 also uses that same cassette drive, but my C64 is not working. So, I got it not working. I bought it very cheaply, and I don't have the know-how to get it working yet, but as soon as I do, I will do a video on it, if I can get it working. Yeah, hook them up to your phone and get them to play an MP3 file. But how do I do that with an iPhone? And it's got this little jack on the bottom. Need to get something else loaded on an iPhone, right? Yes, the way that the C64 interfaces with the tape drive is unique. Yep. Wilders just listen to an audio cable. Yeah, I think that they said it's supposed to be like a digital interface, so it's supposed to be more reliable. That's why Commodore went with that format. And the other analog ones were unreliable because people's tape recorders, you can adjust the speed of the tape or the tone, and it would throw the machine off, apparently. Good night. Gonna record some more gameplay, post it later down the line. Well, good luck with that. I really appreciate you sharing that out with me, and I will definitely... It looks like you just started posting a little while ago. Already got a bunch of content on there, though, for only... It looks like your first one was a week ago, is what it says on mine. So yeah, I'll check out a little bit of that. Probably leave a comment when I do. Grew up with a family computer playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and Need for Speed. Yes, Need for Speed was one of the first computer games I ever played. That one and SimCity 2000. You know what? I could probably do a stream of just SimCity 2000 if I get that running on a virtual machine. That's going to take me a little while to get going again, though. SimCity 2000 Gold Edition or whatever it is. Really good. Many cassette decks have belt problems these days. Yeah, most of the ones I have been fortunate not to. But yeah, it's eventually going to affect every single one of them. The belt is going to wear out. Thanks, Demon Rage, for coming in. Appreciate it. 8-Bit, Jimmy Faye, IC Pizza Boy, and can't forget Mackenzie, Ring Fit Master, with the double donation today. Tony T also with a donation. I appreciate that as well. It's been good tonight. I'm glad to be back. And as far as I can tell in the future, I should be back again next Tuesday. Tuesdays are still working out for me. But as I said, sometime around January, I'll have to change my stream day from Tuesday to another day. It's looking like Sunday nights, but we'll see what happens. So sometime after Christmas, right after the new year, we'll talk about changing that up a little bit. But for so far, Tuesdays are still working out for me. And I like seeing you guys on Tuesday, so... It's a nice little... I don't like doing much on Mondays. I like relaxing on Mondays. Wednesdays kind of like a middle of the week, got to get over it kind of thing. Tuesday is a good like, we're not quite through the week yet. Let's have some fun. Yes, next Tuesday is the election, and hopefully my stream will distract you from the realities of politics, and hopefully I'm hoping things just start calming down. The political environment in the U.S. has been very toxic lately. Not that it's ever been not toxic, but it's been in the forefront of the media, and so I'd really like to start seeing things other than political news. Maybe some good news, political news, and medical news, and how it's affecting us politically. So that's just my thing. Does GOG have SimCity 2000? GOG. I'm spacing on what that stands for, Brian. Vote Weird Al for president. He will institute mandatory fun, isn't that right? I think that was his last real album he put out. It was the last CD I've ever bought. I always bought his CDs because I knew that people were copying and pirating his music so much, and I really wanted to support him because I really like his work. So I think that was the last audio CD I ever purchased, was his. Good old games. I don't know if they have SimCity 2000 or not. I'm sure it's on archive.org, but I'm looking for a very specific version of SimCity 2000. It's out there. I mean, there's a ton of them. So, but there's a ton of different versions of SimCity 2000 as well. Anywho, yeah, I've heard of them. Now that you said that, I was just like, wait a minute, GOG. I'm spacing on that name, and when you said good old games, it clicked in my mind. His contract was done after Mandatory Fun, and now he's on YouTube and apparently making a killing. So I don't know if he's really making a killing. He's also been on tour, and I've seen him since he's been on tour after his last album. Which I'll say this, he's not in his prime, but I still enjoyed it. Just because I don't know, I grew up with his music. I don't know if I told you guys this, but my grandma is the reason why I like Weird Al. My grandma had an album of his on vinyl. She had Weird Al in 3D on vinyl. And yes, the song at the end of that album still scares me. Well, doesn't scare me to this day, but it scared the heck out of me as a kid. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. So, you know, after the stream, I'm probably going to do some listening to some Weird Al now that you mentioned him for president. It's just going to be doing that. Probably done playing games for tonight. I have to do some work on virtual school grading, so I'll probably listen to some Weird Al while I do that, but that's it for me this week on the stream. I do have a video coming out on Thursday. It is going to be another Halloween game-based video, one that I'm familiar with from my childhood. I don't know if a lot of people have heard about it, so I decided to do a little micro review about it. So it is a micro review video this week. It'll be out on Thursday. I'll either see you guys then, or I'll see you on next Tuesday. Thanks a lot for joining me tonight. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the night of the election. That's that November 3rd? Whatever it is. Next Tuesday. Have a great night, everyone.